Hi, it's Paul Sackers, Good News Planet. Hey, I'm going on video. Andy.
Go for it. Yes,
how are you? Andy's Deli, as you see here in the corner here, that they call the Museum of Natural History. Andy's up here from Charlotte and doing some work for FEMA, right?
That's right.
All right. But Andy, I heard somewhere somebody told me there's a joke in your soul and comedy. What's the deal there?
Well, I eat a lot of eggs for breakfast. And my greatest aspiration is to be a good egg. And it all runs downhill from there.
So are you saying your eggs sometimes are watery or are not?
They're not sunny side up.
They're not. You know, you got a nice bit here, beautiful lead-in, and so why comedy?
Well, Paul, because God gave us and Newton taught us about gravity, but the only antidote to gravity is levity.
Wow, you're really prepared here. Were you a Boy Scout by chance?
For about first whatever those little markings were we got briefly.
We got a werewolf. Let's see here.
Yeah,
we got a
Cub Scouts and the Weeblos.
Cub Scouts. Yeah, I like that Boy Scout thing, but I'm very impressed so far. So when you do your comedy work, where are you working?
Well, I do a lot of stand-up, and my most recent gig is right now in front of Andy's Deli.
He's a man who lives in the moment.
What other moment is there?
You know, you have something going there. I've been thinking about that situation, because now is later than before.
Thank you very much.
That's why they call it a present.
Thank you.
And so, what kind of shtick do you like to share, though?
What kind of shtick? Well, it's what I call just very inclusive humor. It's not exclusive. I'm not into putting people down. I'm into kind of creating new angles.
This interview's over.
Yes,
we like interviews only that people put other people down. That's exactly what we call good news.
Thank you very much. That's
all right, so you don't do that.
Yeah, so I don't do that. So I'm very kind of like Jerry Seinfeld, very situational humor.
All right, Jerry lives on the corner. I'll show you his house.
Oh, well,
all right, it's over there somewhere.
Well, along with your roommate, we'll go have a cup of tea with Jerry.
Yeah, that Jerry is into tea, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's all good.
It's all good.
And so you don't put anyone down.
I don't put people down. I like to use...
It's clean humor.
Very clean. My goal from being a kid growing up in Tarrytown was to be an international mediator.
Oh, okay.
And it's been a long journey. And
all
part of the journey has been to learn about despots and crazy leaders, and I had a big chapter in my life in my 20s about that, and then I became a mediator, doing all kinds. And humor is going to be very necessary in the negotiating room.
It has been, and because that's what you've done this, and
exactly.
So like when it starts to get tense, do you tell them about eggs?
I tell them about eggs, and I say that people describe me as a handful of M&Ms.
Oh, really? Well,
yeah,
why do they do that?
They know me, I'm a mediator, but they also get that confused with meditation.
Meditation?
But they also get that confused with medication.
Medication. Yeah, they're all quite similar.
Are they?
In fact, you sometimes need to be meditated to meditate.
Exactly.
And, well, this all is coming together.
If you're meditating too much, you are medicated.
That's probably true, because in essence it potentially could be some form of an addiction.
Exactly.
We don't want to go there. No addiction, as the Greeks said, in moderation.
Thank you.
Well, I'm not a Greek, but
well, you quote them like you know them.
I do, only because my last name sort of sounds Greek.
It does.
And I think we've done good here. Andy, let me ask you one other kind of thing. Do you have a website yet?
I do. It's resolutionexperts.com.
All right, and what will we learn about on there?
You'll see lots of mediation. You'll see a lot of work around hypnosis, because I do that as well.
Oh, really?
And, yeah, I'm the kind of guy that walks into a strange situation and starts to recognize where people are falling apart. I'm an ombudsman at heart.
Let me ask you a question.
Please.
Hey, while you're looking at me, am I falling apart?
No, you look great.
Oh, all right. So
you are great.
So now you're an ombudsman.
Yeah.
What is an ombudsman? That name has always inquired me.
It means internal neutral.
Internal neutral.
But the ombuds have an interesting way to get to work. And
Were they nice guys and girls?
They're very nice, but they go to work in the morning on an omnibus.
Omnibus?
You've heard of omnibus legislation?
Negative, I haven't.
Well, I haven't either. But it's an ombudsman is an internal neutral. It's the one person you can talk to in government, universities, or in corporations where they have no axe to grind. They're neutral.
Oh, right, and they stay it.
And they stay there. They have a dotted line to the two different parts of the organization to keep them independent.
And do they share their opinion?
Only if it's a concern like sexual harassment or some kind of thing that threatens the brand, they'll report it to the CEO and the audit committee on the board.
This is
of
in a
directors.
business
In a
situation.
or it could be a nonprofit.
Or non-profit, but
Yes.
in that world
In
is
that
what
world.
we're talking. Because mediations are a mediator in personal relationships, marital relationships, and I'm a spiritual counselor, interfaith minister type
Yes.
guy,
Yes.
and that's another level of mediation as
Yes,
well
it is. Yes,
that
it is.
occurs, right?
Between two entities, yes.
But your focus and forte is in the corporate / nonprofit sense.
Or university, either one.
Our university, a couple teachers knocking each other out because they think Plato was Aristotle.
Well, they forget that Aristotle said that politics is the art of living together.
Oh, wow.
That's all it is.
All right, last question. What's good news for you, Andy?
Well, good news is seeing a very dear friend of mine who I used to sit behind in the high school band who played the saxophone. And here we are 45 years later, and I played the oboe, and it's my friend Paul.
All right, and my friend Andy. Thanks so much.
Thank you, too.